So, you know how it is. We're just coming back. We got a little lunch break here. We're going to portal on and see how fast you actually get into the portal ecosystem here. We'll the portal I got to fold, so it's a little different to how you guys actually see things. Sometimes it gets covers the microphone or something crazy like that. So yeah, we'll go into a weird angle. So we'll see how fast it gets us to go into the PlayStation 5. Now remember, we're at work. We're on a Wi-Fi network that isn't our home network. You know, and the PlayStation 5. That's the difference. The PlayStation 5 at my house is not wired. It is not hardwired. So that's one of those things. But at the end of the day, the experience is definitely still workable for me. And if you've seen me do this plenty of times, if you guys know how well it does on its own, then you'll be able to see what it would be like if it was hardwired. Grab a nugget here while this thing loads up. Is it the first time you log in? Like, say this is my first time today that I've gotten on to the PlayStation 5. It will take a second because of the connections it has to make. Yeah, try it again, bro. And I haven't restarted my portal in a few days, so maybe I need to do that. Another thing, how we doing over here? I'm just taking me a little nugget break, so I figured I'd throw the portal on, see how quickly I can get in. Well, I haven't got it on today, so this is my first time logging in. I may need to turn my portal off and turn it back on. Let's do that.
Front door open.
I'll be right back. So yeah, we got a customer right now, but we'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing back on while we're here.
So really, because this is so warm. I'm so happy. Thank you. You too.
Front door open.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a first time Froyo customer. She was absolutely loving her brand new Discovery. Alright, so yeah, now we're back. Let's see how quick we can get back into the see if we can try to get into the PlayStation 5 again. I don't see any reason we shouldn't have got into it just a minute ago. But like I said, that happens sometimes. Hey Gracie, what's up, Fireblocks? Real deal issue today. What is going on? And like I said, that is one of the things that you'll run into every once in a while. You know, Battlefield 6, I guarantee. You go into, this is the cloud streaming part, and that's why, see, the cloud streaming, everybody acts like it's a brand new thing. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you've been in the US, you've been able to cloud stream on the beta side for at least 8 months. So it wasn't a real big deal. You couldn't play all your games, but you could play what they had. And it was a decent little 30, 40, 50 selection. Now that it's official, the only real difference is that you have access to more games. The quality won't get any better unless you get a better internet connection. So nothing's going to change with that. But as long as you have a good internet connection, you're going to be able to find, you know, in a PS Plus Premium membership, you'll be good. You guys can feel or hear the rumbling. You know you can't feel it, but you know what I'm saying. If you're hearing little weird noises every once in a while, that's probably the rumbling in the controller. It doesn't look quite the quality that you guys are seeing it at, just because it doesn't know where the hell to focus. But I see what I'm saying, like the crispiness that you're seeing now, that's pretty much what we're looking at. But even honestly, a good bit better. It just really can't represent what it is trying to show. I wish I could turn the camera like this, but also rotate the damn thing. Because I need it like here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have a way to prop it up that way to make sure it won't fall down. And yeah, you guys, some of you guys might see that I have the Ray-Ban Metas on, which my wife just got me for Christmas. I love these freaking things. Unfortunately, only Facebook and Instagram. I wasn't able to get it working on Instagram, but apparently they're the only two that let you, do any kind of live streaming from the glasses, which is kind of a letdown. But I'm sure that many more people will introduce it later on as they become a little more mainstream, and then I'll have some really good advantages. So now they say, you know, don't deal with competitive shooters or anything like that. If you were, like I said, if you were in a tournament, no, you would not want to use a PlayStation Portal. But at the end of the day, I'm right here on Battlefield 6. Look at this freaking guy. And if I try to take a shot, I'm going to make it if I'm good. You know what I mean? Oh, blammed him. You know, you lead your shot, do the things you would normally do, and you're good to go. Is it going to be accurate and 100% every time? No. But that's because there is normal built-in latency with everything, and even just a minuscule bit more with the PlayStation Portal. But at the end of the day, the upload is magnanimous. The upload is great. 99% of the time, I can watch between my PlayStation 5 and my Portal and see that my PlayStation is getting all the inputs. Whether I'm seeing all these things or not is different, but it is getting all the inputs. So I don't worry about when I take a shot whether it's going to get that shot or not. Millisecond latency on the upload is great. Look at this fucking guy. Did I hit him? Please tell me I hit him. Oh my god. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by. Let me grab a drink here. I don't need to charge it right now, it's at 81%. But yeah, you see it's got a good, nice little control panel here. Swipe it from the corner, brings up things that you could want to do, like resolution, because you can change between 780 and 720 and 1080. You can turn the screen brightness up, connect your headphones if you like with the link. I actually have a, darn, I don't have it in, but I have a brand new Bluetooth transmitter that works freaking heavenly with my Apple iPods Max. And yeah, it's so, and there's no latency in that. I mean, if there is, I can't notice it. It's one of those adaptive latency situations, so it's like, yeah, you stupid motherfucker, look at you. If you have a good pair of headphones that can take advantage of that adaptive latency, then you'll be good to go. Ka-clap! Jesus, my boy. No, this has never came up, so I'm imagining this is a new feature. And I haven't select here to save a video, quickly replay, or just press the create button twice while you're playing. Okay, so blam. Got it. Okay, yeah, blam. Can't record on a streaming while you're streaming, but you can do everything else. So yeah, let me do the last minute, because I think I spent a little extra time on that one. But yeah, you see what's going on. I killed the guy. The latency was not an issue. The issue was the guy shooting at me. Shot way to it. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Look at this guy, just had no idea that he just walked straight by me. Okay, well, grab that last 30 seconds. It's probably way too long, but yeah. Let me see if this guy... Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Appreciate you watching. I'm telling you, man, get you a PlayStation Portal. Yeah, this thing is freaking crazy. But yeah, so, like I say, if you're trying to play a competitive game, yeah, you're not going to always win if you have latency issues with your PlayStation Portal, you know, because you don't have great internet or whatever. Well, and two, if you, if your PlayStation is not hardwired, if you're not if you're doing the remote play situation. I'm cloud streaming, so it's a little different. Oh my god, look at this freaking guy out there. I knew I should have checked for your ass first. But yeah, so it's a little different if you're cloud streaming. People are wondering why that this is better, and I'm honestly not 100% sure why, because this is it. It's kind of destined to be better of an experience than it would be if you were remote playing on your PS5 only. Not necessarily because the remote play is bad, but just because of the fact that there's something taken out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? There's a link that isn't there, which is the PlayStation 5. So instead of going from here to here to here to here, you're just going straight from the portal to the cloud servers back to the portal. That's what I'm doing right now. Instead of going from, think about this. When I push an X button on this and I'm doing remote play, it goes from the portal to the PlayStation 5. Well, the portal to the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi to the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 back to the Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi back to the portal. Right? So, if we're on an online game, it increases it even further. It's going back to the PlayStation servers. Going back to this, Jesus Christ, guy. Going back to the servers of the game that you're playing. Battlefield, you know what I'm saying? It's going back to all these different servers. So if you can take the PlayStation 5 out of that, anytime that you can take the PlayStation 5 out of it, it is the best way possible. If you can only use the PlayStation 5, that will be even better of the best way possible. But your next best step, if you can't play on the PlayStation 5 hardwired, is to play on the PlayStation Portal, streaming, cloud streaming, you know. Now, of course, yes, you're going to say it would even be better to play not hardwired on your PlayStation 5. Of course it would. Better than streaming? Absolutely. But the fact remains is that this device is for when you are not able to use your PlayStation 5. And also, I use it now as a device that wipe enemy spot, so I might not be able to get back in right now. But yeah, it is also a device where you can add, this is a type of additional PlayStation 5 for me. So when I play Fortnite, or when my wife's playing Fortnite, I can play Fortnite with her on this and have a full PlayStation 5 experience without having to play it on my phone with a backbone. I don't have to play it on the Nintendo Switch with 10 years worth of loading time, and everybody's dancing around in the queue and I still haven't even loaded in, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. It is instant. Sometimes I even get in the game before my wife does, because I'm not bogged down by hardware now. I used to be having to worry about whether it's getting to the PlayStation. Well, you know, with the Switch has such terrible hardware. I don't even know how it survived this long. Like I said, it is capable of what it's doing. What in the world are y'all? That's the only issue. It's capable of what it can do, and the things it can't do, it really struggles with. So, Fortnite, I guess, for some reason, is a fairly intensive game on Switch, and it's just not a great experience. Whereas you can get over here on the PlayStation Portal and have an incredible PS5 style experience with the adaptive triggers that you like, and the intense rumble that comes with the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, rather than having to, oh geez, guys, sacrifice that experience. Because the PlayStation 5 experience is different than the PlayStation 5 experience is different than an Xbox experience. It's different than a Nintendo Switch experience. It's even different than a PC experience, and I have all three, you know. I have all four, actually. So not only do I have the ability to try different things on all these different platforms, but I also have the fifth one, which is now a dedicated remote play device that only works with streaming of some sort. And I can tell you with all abilities, this is a really incredible device. It just is. It has let me get so much more gaming in than I used to be able to as a guy who works. Um, Even as a person, even as a kid, if I could have had something like this where I could have been able to play, people were complaining about how much the thing cost. $200, yo. You can either get a DualSense Edge controller, or you can get what is essentially able to be now a whole nother PS5. You know what I'm saying? And that's where people are missing the point at. This isn't trying to be. It's trying to be an addition to your life. You know what I'm saying? If it can be. If it can't be, that's one of those things. But I honestly can say with full certainty that 99% of people who like playing PlayStation are gonna really have a great fun time with the PlayStation Portal and get a lot more gaming in than they're used to getting in. Which they'll be like, man, I'm really able to clear my backlog a little bit. I've been able to really get some good game time in. And it's all because the Portal breaks some of the normal limitations of everyday life. Being able to use the TV when you need to. Being able to cut time in to dedicate to playing games. Being able to... hold on. Oh, what? What? Where'd he come from? I know it wasn't that guy. The one on the roof, yeah. Oh, no, it was him. Okay. Help me out. But yeah, so you can see, oh, thank you. You know, I'm not going to get every shot, but that's me. That's not the game. It's not the latency. I just was behind, I guess. I just didn't make the shot. But at the end of the day, you can see I'm doing the things that I'm wanting to do. I haven't had any big lag spikes or anything. You'll see every once in a while the frames aren't 100% 60 frames a second, which happens. But at the end of the day, is it a usable experience to me? I am having a great time. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Take a break at work, you're doing your thing, get your little PlayStation Portal time in, get that backlog just disappearing. Oh man, sorry bud. You know, that's what it's for. It's to help get rid of some of your backlog. It's to help you play when you would not be able to. It is to give you a chance to find some new games, find some new experiences, you know, that you just wouldn't have the opportunity to if you only had your PlayStation 5 and your TV and nothing else. What? Yeah, it was the guy way over there, which is okay. I need to switch positions anyway. But you see what I'm saying? There's so many opportunities for a PlayStation Portal that at $200 you really cannot get better than this. Like I said, you can either, sorry, I'm trying to get this guy back on here. You can either get a DualSense Edge controller, or you can increase your abilities and get a whole nother, what at this point, you know, we're not talking when it was just first put out there, because it only was streaming, remote play, nothing else. But I'm gonna, like I said, I will say very soon after. It wasn't a long time. It was within 3 months of this thing coming out that you were able to cloud stream on the beta side. And while it was not the most incredible thing every time, oh, are you about to do something, guy? What? freaking what? Dude, who did you let in here? Come on, boy. Come on. Oh my god. But yeah, so like, there have been times where it's not the most incredible experience. Like right now, I can't connect to my PlayStation 5. But I don't know that the power didn't go out at the house. I don't know that, oh, what the ever living, oh, you see this, right? Battlefield, come on, guys. You literally spawned me in their hiding hole. Like, there was 3 of them in the place you spawned me just now. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I can't connect to my PlayStation 5 right now, but I don't know what that means. I don't know that the power didn't go out at the house. Oh my god, did you seriously freaking do this to me again, yo? I really think they did just put me right back into their camp. Oh, wow. You see what I'm saying? Like, you will get shots if you're trying. Oh! Oh, somebody else got him. Are you going to be the most competitive person out there? Who knows? It's on your skill level, bro. I would not play a PlayStation Portal at a tournament. But playing it on a normal day, if you got decent internet, it's going to be just fine. You know, you're going to have to deal with some issues here and there. But at the end of the day, you've watched me play this match the whole way through. I didn't see, honestly, maybe you grabbed one, but I didn't see really any micro stutters or anything like that going on. And I had a very usable experience. Even got some good kills. You know? So when they're talking about latency and stuff like that in multiplayer first-person shooters and things, I really don't feel it. Like I said, you will feel a stutter every once in a while, but at the end of the day, it's not something you're going to really be just sitting there harping on, because you're really just not going to feel it as much as you think you are. As much as anybody has taught people to believe about the internet side of this gaming device, it's much better when it comes to latency and upload and download than you really think. And think about it like this, honestly, if you want to challenge yourself, you get a PlayStation Portal anyway. Because if they're saying that you just cannot do this, you cannot play the PlayStation Portal in a competitive shooter kind of game and get any kind of decent response, or, well, not a response, but like, you won't get any good kills or anything like that, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful. You can't run out here going crazy. You know, you have to follow the rules of whatever game you're normally playing. If you would normally have to be careful around corners and watch yourself, you still got to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was reloading. That's why I got killed. Like, it's easily deceived. It never feels unfair in that way. Have there been times where lags got me killed? Sure. But most of the time, it's something I did. Or, you know, just it happened. It's just one of those things. You didn't get the kill, whatever. You're not going to, no matter whether you play on this or a hardwired PS5 with as little latency as you could possibly get, the fact remains is if you practice hard and you do your thing, just like you normally would, you're not going to be any worse than you normally are. You know? Can you experience issues that make it so that you miss a kill? Yeah. Did you miss the kill because you're not as good as you were? No. But at the end of the day, are you going to feel the huge difference that people are thinking about? Whether, I never can get a kill like I usually do. I can't make it happen, or I can't. Everybody's just a millisecond ahead of me because they don't have any latency, because everybody's on a hardwired PlayStation or a PC with zero latency, and it doesn't work that way. It will never work that way. You know, your internet connection will do what it's doing, and at the end of the day, the better that will be, the better any competitive shooter style game is going to be, is based on your internet. You know, so at the end of the day, the better your internet, the better your experience. And it's 100% so on this. But you don't need anywhere near as much internet as you think. Bitch. Sometimes even as a sniper, you gotta sit there, you gotta pull out the pistol on his asshole when it comes down to getting killing the team, saving your teammates. What in the fuck? I think I was aiming just a little bit too high. Yeah, what's up, guys? I appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh, we won the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about, boys and girls. Look at that. Okay, that's a hole right there. Yo mama, headshot kills. That's me. Kills with machine guns. Multi-kills. And your boy, Beacons Decrypted. We all had that was a good team. We did our thing. We had a great team working together, and everybody got the job done. So look at mine. 4 kills, 7 deaths. Sure, we'll stay with the squad. Now, you just saw me win a battle with the team. You know, on the PlayStation portal. There really wasn't any hiccups in that way. And I felt pretty good about everything. Oh, look at that. 20 headshots out of 20. Perfect. I got all kinds of accolades. Did I get 4 hits? Oh yeah, I got 4 headshots in that one match. Beautiful. So yeah, that was a good match. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? You saw me win the whole little. It's like a mini tournament almost, because you have 4 matches in one game. So each match is a different game, and you compete through all the matches, and people get eliminated throughout each match. Yeah, so you have to qualify to get to the next match. So then, each match you qualify for, you progress through. You don't qualify, of course, you go back to the lobby. You and your team. But I went through each match. I don't know whether we did 4 matches or not. I didn't feel like it. But we went through each match. We were doing good. I didn't have any issues with latency or any of that stuff. And I mean, this is what I play normally on a day-to-day basis. It may seem a little slower for you guys, but it's definitely doing exactly what I'm asking it to do. And you can see. This is why I have this thumbstick, so that when I'm zoomed in, I can just barely push it over. You know what I'm saying? Without it, you can still do that, but see how much more travel it has? Just that. is so much less room for me to work with. Whereas if the stick is sitting higher, an extension of it, you have to turn that much more. You see what I'm saying? If you're only turning this much, or you see what I'm saying? So if this was taller, I'd be able to go up here. Just move just very little bit. But this is good enough for me to where I have good enough control, but also the speed that I need to get around. And like I said, it may not have seemed on you guys to react as fast as I needed to, but it's actually very quick, and it's reacting much faster than you guys see it on camera. Oh, jeez. Yeah, his bitch ass is around that corner, bro. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. The guy that was reviving me got killed. Shit. But yeah, you know how that goes. Let me get back in there with him. What the hell? Oh yeah, let me get that UAV up in here. Could have swore I thought I saw somebody. What the fuck? Shit! I tried to go to the right on him, on his ass, because I saw it. Oh jeez. Oh, I thought it was a guy reviving me, but it was a guy knifing me. What the fuck, man? But yeah, get you a PlayStation Portal, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, you're gonna love it. My break's just about over here. Well, I don't really get breaks. I've just been eating my nuggets here while I was playing the game. But yeah, I need to go finish up my thing here in just a few minutes. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Oh, he blown up. Oh no? Okay. Woo! Got him. Where your latency at, boys and girls? Oh, what the what? Are we doing that again, y'all? Y'all really just walking past me like I'm not even here again? Okay. Dumbass. Oh, Jesus, God. I tried to get him, it was too late. It was too late, y'all. For some reason, he was shooting at his own guy. I have no idea what that's about, but okay. Oh, God. What's going on up in here, boy? Nah, shit. See, that's one of those things, like, so, you, if you don't win if you don't win the match, or if you don't qualify for the next one, you're back in the lobby. That's it. You know? But at the end of the day, it's not bad. The game, that's just talking about the game itself, because battle, Call of Duty is usually like, you play the match, you die, respawn, whatever, but that's it. Like, you're playing that one match. Unless you're on like Warzone or something. Alright. You want to make sure your machine is so broken. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got the squeakiest chair in the world right now. We're going to sign off here, but we'll be back on a little later on tonight. But I appreciate everybody watching, and commenting down below and let me know how you guys feel. Trust me, I feel like if you like PlayStation games in any way, if you want to be able to play PlayStation games and you can't now because you don't have a PlayStation 5, if you want to be able to play games more often than you do now, even if you don't have a PlayStation, even if you have 0 PlayStation games, if you buy a Portal and you get a PlayStation Plus premium subscription to be able to stream games on it, you have just bought a usable PS5 substitute. This is its own PlayStation at this point. The Portal addresses one inability that a lot of people have, which is to play the game as often as they want to. It's never going to be... I think that's what people are missing about it. And I know, honestly, that that's what people are missing about it, because that's why the problem with the price came when it first came out. To me, I've always thought that the PlayStation Portal was a very valuable price. A very, very valuable price. Like, you cannot get better than what you're getting for $200. Oh my God, where the hell? Oh, he's right there. Shit. He's gonna kill us both. I'm dead, bro. I can't do nothing for you. I'll tell you what I can do. Oh, nice. Perfect. We're both getting revived. Throw in some armor right quick. Oh, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh my god. Ooh. What? Oh my god, I got killed from the sniper up there. Look at this son of a bitch. Jesus. Motherfucker, bro. But you see, it wasn't the latency. The latency had nothing to do with it. It was just the fact that I didn't know there was a whole ass sniper out there. But you know what I mean? Like, those are things that you cannot account for. But it wasn't the latency. I was chasing a guy down with a pistol and hitting him with all different kinds of shots. You know what I mean? So I didn't have any issues there. When I was in the heat of a battle with a guy right in front of me, he didn't have the up because I couldn't, I had a latency issue. There was a guy that, the guy that saw me didn't even, what the fuck? Oh, okay. A guy that saw me wasn't even part of the fight. That's what snipers are for. So, you know what I mean? That, like I said, the deaths to me feel fair. It does not feel like that, what is going on here? What's this red light? Is there a red light on my camera? What the fuck is going on here? Y'all saw that. Y'all seen that, right? What is that coming from? Oh, it's from the machine behind me. That's crazy. I was like, I thought there was something on the back of my phone with like a red beeping light. I'm like, is there a red beeping light? There's no way I didn't know that. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, I'll probably finish up this match and then I'll probably be on my way, boys and girls, so I can finish up my work here and then, cause it's what, 2:36. Yeah, we got a little work left to get done for the evening. We gotta, there we go. We got, honestly, all our shit's pretty much done for the day. I just want to clean a few more things before I go get some stuff ready for the afternoon. Jesus, he left me in the dumpster like a whole trash bag. What the fuck? Can you help me? I'm in the dumpster. I'm in the whole fucking dumpster, guys. The fuck? Oh, this is fucked. Left me in the fucking garbage, yo. That is just, man, look at these blood effects, dog. You cannot tell me this game is not decent right now. It's getting a little black and white because it's, you know, trying to do its thing. But yeah, kind of letting me know I'm about to die to death. But yeah, like, this game is amazing. I like this game. It's definitely, Call of Duty has lost me for years now, so Battlefield is definitely my next step. Where I've gone back through all the couple of different Battlefields that there are. Like, look at that. You can see the crispiness on the guy's jacket. You know, and that's just through YouTube compressions and shit. I'm gonna deploy on my boy. Deploy with the boy. Oh my god, did I clap him? Jesus. Gotta hit that one. Sorry, boy. What the fuck is that? Is that an armored dog? Oh, yeah, I've seen them do shits. Remember in different other games, yeah. That's funny. Robo Killer Dog. Oh my, yeah, you saw it. I almost fucking clapped his dumb bitch ass. Like, yo, you are so lucky, bro. You are so fucking lucky. He came around the corner, almost clapped his ass in the fucking head. So yeah, 6 teams qualified. Unfortunately, 2 teams did not. But that happens. like I said, the point of all this, like I told you, was to let you know, get a PlayStation Portal, do the damn thing, and it'll be worth every penny. And not only that, at the end of the day, $200, you're not getting more than this for $200 in today's economy, 2026. What can you get for $200? Gaming wise, we're not talking about food, water, blah blah blah. Yes, you can get all those things, but that's not gonna help you game. Like, shit. I personally only compare these things to each other. You can't compare, oh, you know, if you put $200 down on a car. Listen, if you put $200 down on a car, you'd be 0% closer to getting a car. If you have not great credit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. What we're comparing these things to are other gaming peripherals, any gaming peripheral that you can get, and what kind of value it could give you. You know, what value could you get for $200 that would increase your gaming abilities? You know, could you get DualSense Edge controller? Yep. You can get, ooh, Fatal Sniper headshot, beautiful. But I'm coming for you, bitch. But yeah, could you get a really good controller? Sure. Could you get, I mean, I'm struggling because $200, and that's why I'm wondering what the hell is wrong with people, because $200 will not get you a lot. You can't get a Logitech G29. You can't get a sorry, I had to clap that guy. You can't get and look at this. So watch, this is my pistol, right? You see it's got the haptic triggers. Clap, clap. When you get here, it's a trigger. Like, there is a trigger stop, physical trigger stop inside of the controller. And you feel that when I'm pushing down on it there? See that? Oh, somebody's killed me. But, so, you saw it right then. I couldn't get the triggers to click, and I realized something was going on because the triggers weren't click. Somebody, see, there it is. You saw right then, they kicked back because somebody brought me back to life. Same thing with this one. This one has a kind of a geared motion. You can feel that there's tension in there. You can't push it down as easy as you were. Look at this. See how I'm not pushing anywhere near as fast as I was before? And on this one, with the trigger click, I still can't with them either. It just, there's tension behind it. I think I'm on my sniper rifle, matter of fact, yeah. And see that even then, I even knew that I was on a different gun because I couldn't just clap, 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 you know, like I've been doing with my pistol. It was a very forceful, grindy kind of trigger pull. You could hear that you could feel that there was tension on it before I got to the part. You see what I'm saying? This is totally empty. This is the trigger stop. This is the tension on the trigger stop. This is the trigger pull. And then there's actually a secondary feel, if you can notice it, after the trigger pull when the bullet actually fires. You feel that secondary bounce? Top, trigger stop, tension, full pull, and then you can see that extra bounce. It kind of goes like, you just watch. Top, trigger, stop, tension, pull, and you gotta see it right when I get to the end of the pull. There's a little bit of jump back. I'm gonna get as little bit of tension on my finger as possible so that you can see it. You see it? There's the jump back. Like, normally you could feel that there would be just a normal, and you could pull it. Like, you could see it right then. I can still feel that trigger pull. That's that little kickback. But if I, but normally you wouldn't be pushing down hard enough with a sniper rifle to not feel that trigger kickback. You know what I mean? And in the same vein, oh shit, hold on, go. Ooh, what? What? Oh my god, guy. What in the world is going on? Oh, hit the guy that's pulling his buddy. Nice.
Front door open.
You can feel it, and then it goes away. Be right back, guys.
Front door open.
Alright, my custies are extra important, guys, so we gotta take care of them. But, also we got a couple shots with the sidearm. We didn't travel anywhere in ground vehicles, but I guess we maybe moved an inch or two or something. That one headshot, that kill, that match. Let me see what the actually. One to 7, 1 assist. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get up out of here now, go finish getting this work done, and we'll see you on the next one. Like I said, I'll probably be back on later tonight having some fun. I'll probably be doing streaming an actual game rather than talking about the portal, but who knows? I might even do that again, and because you guys, you have no idea. Get you a portal, man. Just get you a portal. It's freaking amazing. It will increase your abilities tenfold, I guarantee it. Plus, without losing the PlayStation experience, which honestly, that's what this device is for, is to keep you as close to the PlayStation 5 experience as you can. Adaptive triggers, haptic feedback with a good rumble, you know what I mean, and the precision of the PlayStation controller that you know and love. That's all this is for. But I also have increased my abilities in the way that I use mine as a second PS5. I use it as think about this. So the having PlayStation Plus Premium, because I have to have that to use this device with the streaming capabilities, that in itself, it may be, oh man, I gotta pay $19 to stream it. It actually gives you so much more abilities and so many more games. Go through, once you've gotten PlayStation Plus Premium, get your portal, get PlayStation Plus Premium, and then go through all the games. I mean, it's gonna take you a while, but go to the holiday sales that they got going on right now and check to see what games that you can buy for your PlayStation, and check to see what games. You'll probably find that there are crap tons of games under the, like, they got that big thing where it's like a sale right now, and you just got huge scrolling lists of games that you can buy right now on sale. I can guarantee you'll find a huge portion of those games that just have a little yellow plus next to them that are free for you, and you can just download them. You didn't even know you had access to them. You can download them or stream them right to your PS Portal right there then and now. Like literally, I can go here. I'll show you. Let's close the game here. I'm going to try to see if I can get back to my PS5, see if I can get it to work for you guys. So yeah, streaming was great. I'll send the feedback. Always make sure you do that as often as possible. Oh, my glasses are dying here. So I'm going to try to get back into my PS5, see what it can do. Like I said, I don't know that the power didn't go out at the house. Very possible. Something crazy like that going on. Who knows? But, maybe it could be as simple as the internet not being on at the house. The internet could be down at the house. The power could be down at the house. Either one of those two things could be happening for it to be having a situation like this. But also, let's say that it's just a portal. We'll go home. It'll be fine. You never know. And for some reason that happens sometimes. But 99%, this is one of the very few times that I have not been able to connect to my portal. I don't know what it is, just one of those things. But chances are you either restart the PS5 or you restart the portal, you'll be right as rain. And if you haven't restarted either one for a while, it's a good idea to do it just to refresh the connection, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm probably going to do when I get home. I'll go ahead and restart the PS5. This will connect back to the PS5 again like nothing even happened, and that'll be where we're at. I have expectations that this device is not going to work 100% every single time, because it's also relying on the internet. I'm not relying on its own capabilities. You know, the capabilities of the PlayStation Portal do just great. The only thing that holds it back is the internet. So if you have good internet, most of the time you're not going to have any problems. The issue that's going on right now, like I said, it could be as simple as, okay, let's try to cancel it. Let's airplane mode it. One of the best, easiest ways to do anything. I don't know about you guys, but I always give airplane modes on anything, phones, anything, computers, any of that stuff, about 10 seconds to actually disconnect all the connections. Internet connection says it's back. But connect to PS5. doing something unholy. Like I said, it's one of those things I'll probably have to go home and turn the PS5 off and back on, which it hasn't been in who knows how long, and that happens. Bing bang boom. But that's one of the best things. I've got the Portal, so any game that I can play, the only game that I can't play right now that I like to play is Gran Turismo 7. You just can't do it because it absolutely has to have HDR. Whatever. So maybe a PlayStation Portal Pro can work with that. But because hopefully they'll have an OLED screen that has HDR on it. But yeah, so in the meantime, I can play anything else that normally that I've bought. You know, look at all these games. I own every single one of these games. Why? And some of them I have PlayStation Premium. Others I just own by right. These are all the games that I can play just from the PlayStation Plus Premium catalog. So all the games that you saw come on the PlayStation Plus catalog, if you buy a PlayStation Portal and you get PlayStation Plus Premium, you will have access to every game that is going on this list right now. That's at least 100 games. How do I know? Because if you're talking about 6, if there's at least 10 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 180, 240, 300, 6, 9, 309 games on PlayStation Plus Premium. The reason I make sure to say Premium is because I can't 100% guarantee that you'll get you'll have all of these games unless you get the Premium. But yeah, that's 309 games. And they're all different. They're not different editions of each other. These are all separate, different games that you can play at any time as long as you have internet and a PlayStation Portal and a Premium Plus subscription. Win-win. Plus all the games that you've bought that you are able to play with a screen that's not HDR. You know, that seems to me the only real restriction that is stopping some certain games from being able to be played on this, is that it doesn't have an HDR screen. But so I've got 309 plus whatever I bought that doesn't need HDR. Way over 400 just on this device that I could play at any time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Hey, how we doing?